Mr. Lloyd Alberto A. Anastacio II, President and Chief Executive Officer of Servicio Filipino Incorporated, SFI Group of Companies.
Blessed morning to everyone. It's a glorious day. And I think just before I start my presentation and what I'm going to share for today, I would love to first greet our guests. I'd like to start first with Undersecretary Andione, Attorney Benjo Benavides. I'd like to welcome as well Ms. Director Mirna Suchon. Same way, I'd like to welcome our other friends from the government. Chairman Teofilo Girando. Gusmimilda Guzman from the PRB. Undersecretary Felicito Umali from the Department of Education. From the Career Development Association of the Philippines, Ms. Maricel. And from the BCCI ECO, Dr. Alberto Benitz. And Dr. Wilfredo Mina from FCGANT. I'd also like to welcome our guests who flew to the Philippines despite the travel risks just to come here to our conference. So can I ask Simi Sibel and Bawan Adhikari together with Dr. Qureshi to please stand up so that the conference can recognize our friends from ACT and from Testical. Thank you so much. So today is a culmination of different in the sense that it's working for the Philippines. And I'd like to show you the video that we have shared perhaps more than 100 times to different stakeholders, to different organizations. And you coming here today, it warms my heart really because now the hand of God is upon this. That's one. It's not just one, my dream, it's not just SFI's dream or vision. It now becomes everybody's vision. And so, if you watch this video that we made for the government, I hope that you appreciate the challenge. Sorry about the technical difficulties. And I'm telling you, this has happened to me in different types of situations. Sorry.
Together with our partners SFI Group of Companies, Tested Talent, introduced the Philippine TalentMap Initiative, the widest and most comprehensive competency profile of the Philippine workforce based on the 21st Century Skills Framework. A common initiative that brought different stakeholders together. PTMI assessed the skills and competencies of different categories of our Filipino labor force, evaluated the strengths and weaknesses in terms of the cognitive, social, emotional, and behavioral competencies of our nation's labor force, which created a talent profile that provides valuable insights and recommendations for strategic workforce planning, enhancing our academic curriculum that is more reflective and responsive to the workplace, identifying the skills gaps, mismatches, and motivations of the labor force with our industry, now creating relevant and more significant labor market information to re-engineer our nation's human capital, helping boost employment facilitation through workforce development programs.
Being a recruiter for 20 years, I see broken society. From 1,000 people, less than 100 will qualify.
Nandito po ako sa Manila, nag-graduate ako sa province. So, marami pong malalaking school dito sa Manila. No? So, kailangan ko pa silang tapatan kasi from ganitong klaseng eskwelahan, ako ganito lang.
Now we're getting the support of not only PESO officers, but also the LGUs, the local government union. And because of that, we are now, supporting government in terms of creating policies that are relevant.
Yes, sa amin Philippine TalentMap Initiative. So from there kasi, nakita ko yung strength and weaknesses. So from my talent scorecard, dito mo natin nakikita yung result ng assessment. So, magaling ito sa innovation, self-motivations, and kailangan mo mag-introduce sa creative problem solving and relationship. Makita ng employer ko na employer ko saan ba lahat kailangan ko. So with this, may proof na ako na employer.
The results of the Philippine TalentMap Initiative would help us as we develop the roadmap for the Philippines to prepare us in the fourth industrial revolution. We will continue to hopefully assess, still empower more Filipino workforce in terms of assessing their 21st century skills. Some would say life skills, others would say human skills.
With the evidence-based data, we can now improve what we've measured. Bringing us here today, sharing the results with the right stakeholders. A basis for academe to craft interventions, enhancement programs, and curriculum development to improve employability of their students. Supporting industry resolve the skills gaps and mismatches affecting our workforce. Aligning educational institutions with industry by establishing a common language through the talent map. Assisting government create relevant policies that can address unemployment and underemployment challenges. A basis for strategic workforce planning for regions to create local ecosystems for their provinces and LGUs. Help create plans to build human capital programs significant for our nation's economic development. What if we could have TalentMap be a sustainable research every 2 years? The Philippine TalentMap Initiative is now a powerful tool equipped to aid with re-engineer our workforce and spurring economic development, unleashing the full potential of our nation's human capital to be globally competitive. With all of you, we can.
Yan po yung present namin more than siguro 120 times the past 5 years. And really, when we say about partnership for progress, I think when Attorney Benavides was saying we've been a long-term partner, I think the resiliency and the determination of the partnership, it's not questionable anymore. And coming from the industry side, this is the first time that we embarked on something like this. And on our 50th anniversary, around 10 years ago, we wanted to give back to society. In what way? So we said, if people would be our business, what better way for us to give back to society, to our nation, by understanding people. And so, he's speaking the direction. Next, please. And so, it comes from the heart. Actually, when, and our chairman, Mrs. Anastacio, my mom, talks about the history of our company. It comes from the heart because you cannot do business for people if you don't have a genuine concern for them. And so I said, companies that do good do great. So if you have good intentions, then great things happen because of that. And true enough, next please. The journey that we've gone through is a journey for education and workforce development. Next. And so the signing between actually SFI Group and the Department of Labor and Employment was a momentous one. And not to say that, having this handshake with Secretary Bello, it signifies that it has actually crossed different administrations, that's number one. Number two, when we presented this to Secretary Bello, it only took him 5 minutes to understand the importance of this. And so he invited me to go to Davao for that particular signing. Next, please. And then we have, through Secretary Bello, we were able to bring in partners from the Philippine Chamber of Commerce and Industry, from the Employers Confederation of the Philippines. Next, please. And then this has been presented to the Peso National Congress. Next. And then presentation to the Commission on Higher Education. We're now part of the national meetings in terms of providing information for curriculum development. Next, please. And we recently had the partnership discussion, and now they're discussing about the memorandum of understanding with TESDA, and for us to assess the students coming from 726 schools. Next, please. And the recent presentation of the TalentMap to the PRC's 8th Philippine Professional Summit. So our friends are here, our partners are here. Next, please. And through the partnership with the Institute of Labor Studies, we were able to get our study and our data validated already by third party. So we thank Executive Director Chasa Tumba and her team. They have supported us in this endeavor. Next, please. Our recent meeting with Undersecretary Umali of the Department of Education, and when he was going through every page, right? So it hits one of his programs. He's trying to, what are the activities that we're doing here, so on and so forth. And as he's saying all of these things, he comes up to us and said, Mr. Anastacio, can I shake your hand? And because this partnership is something that we welcome.